Welcome to the Highlander View, where we're here to bring you the news around Governor Livingston from the past month. I'm Larry Corwin, here with Bill Maller. Allison Kelman is no longer with us. Now to you, Bill.
A few weeks ago, Larry had the chance to speak with April's Employee of the Month, Mrs. Ellen Lawson. Mrs. Lawson, a health and gym teacher at Governor Livingston, has been with the district since 1971 for a total of 26 years. Also, she is the junior class advisor at GL. Let's take a look at the interview.
Hi, I'm Larry Corwin, here today with Miss Lawson, April Employee of the Month. How are you doing today?
Good morning. Just fine, thanks.
All right, why don't you just start by telling us a little about your job here at GL?
Well, I've been here for 4 years teaching health and physical education. I'm also class advisor for the class of '98, the junior class. My duties change every marking period depending upon the class size, whether or not I'm teaching health or phys ed. At the present time, I'm not coaching any sports, but I've been with the district since 1971.
How did you get into teaching gym and health?
Well, when I was in high school, I had two very wonderful physical education teachers that really did inspire me. And it kind of opened the door to make me think that that might have been a field I wanted to pursue.
All right, so would you have been a teacher even if you didn't teach gym and health, do you think? Or?
I don't know. I was really kind of bitten by stage and dancing. I had a lot of voice lessons, a lot of dancing lessons. I did give that a thought, but I worked with kids in the summertime, teaching swimming and diving, and I knew I had an aptitude for that, so I thought I would pursue it.
What do you enjoy most about teaching?
I think it's when kids don't understand something or they have a difficult time learning how to do a particular skill, and that through your intervention or your guidance they learn, and then they're really happy. It's very rewarding.
All right. Now a little about being Employee of the Month. How were you notified that you were the Employee of the Month?
At a faculty meeting. It's nice to be recognized by your peers.
Is there any special privileges that you enjoy?
Well, I get a parking space out in the front of the school, and my photograph gets displayed in the main office on the counter.
Do you have any feelings about being Employee of the Month? Anything?
Oh, I think it's great. I think it's really nice that your peers recognize you for the job that you do, and from what I understand, even students get an opportunity to select an Employee of the Month. They get to vote if they like.
All right. Thank you. I'm Larry Corwin, and that was Miss Lawson, April Employee of the Month. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Now let's go to Larry with a story on Veronica Pasterchick, another face in the GL crowd.
Veronica Pasterchick, a freshman at Governor Livingston, has been singing in pageants since she's been 10 years old. Throughout the years, she has obtained many trophies and awards for her impressive talents and hopes to continue through her career. Let's now go to Sarah Whiteside, who had an interview with this interesting freshman.
Hi, I'm Sarah Whiteside, and I'm here with Veronica Pasterchick. Thanks for being here. She sang at the international dinner, and we have a clip of that. Veronica,
Oh, I thought that was going back to us. Oh, man.
Well, since I was chosen to be in the international dinner, I'm in Italian class, so I had to choose an Italian piece, and I already had them prepared with my singing teachers. How did you begin singing opera? I began by my mother. I watched a couple of films of when she used to sing, and I said that I can do it, and she says, no, you can't. I go, yes, I can. And I showed her, and she said, okay.
Do you enjoy singing opera?
Yes, I do very much.
Why?
Because I enjoy getting on the stage and performing in front of people.
How long have you been singing opera?
I've been singing since I was 10.
Do you have any other special talent?
Yes, I do dancing. I take ballet, tap, jazz, lyrical, and toe. And I like to model, which is in, quote-unquote, the pageant world.
Do you enjoy doing the pageants?
Yes, I do a lot.
How did you begin doing the pageants?
My mother is a teacher, and she worked in a school. And when she went to school one day, the custodian was looking in the newspaper, and she saw an ad on pageants, and she asked my mother if she would like my daughter to go into the pageant, and that's how it all started.
How would you defend the pageants from all the bad things that people have said about them?
Well, you can find negative and positive things in many different topics. But when you're looking at pageants, you have to have an open mind because it does build your self-confidence, your poise, and communication skills in your future in life.
Do you wish to get a career in any of these things?
Yes, I wish to become a singer when I grow up.
Okay. Thanks for being here.
Thanks.
In March, sophomore Brett Vanderveer, a member of the GL wrestling team, placed 5th, 6th in the States. This year-round wrestler finished the season at 29-2 and was also a region champion. In this next interview with Bill, Brett outlines his vigorous training schedule and reviews the season. There.
We're here with Brett Vanderveer. He is in the 103-pound weight class for the Governor Livingston wrestling team. This year his personal record was 29-2, and he placed first in the counties, districts, and regions, and 5th and 6th place in the states. Congratulations on that
Thank you.
performance. Since what year have you been wrestling?
I've been wrestling since 2nd grade.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Do you perform any other sports during
Now
the year?
I wrestle during the winter, and then during the off season,
Mhm.
I wrestle most of the time.
Do you train often for
Yeah.
matches? Can you explain a day of training for an upcoming match that your team goes through?
We usually stretch to get ready, then we drill, and then we wrestle live against each other.
Mhm.
And then at the end, we do like conditioning, either
Does that include weight training?
weightlifting, and then lots of running.
Mm-hmm. Can you explain how much running that is?
We usually have to do like lots of sprints, or like 6 minutes just straight of sprints. Keep
Mhm.
doing it.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Why do you feel this, or how successful was this year's team?
We ended up 12-4.
Mhm.
We advanced to the state sectional finals. We finished 3rd in the districts, 4th in the county, and we had a pretty good year
It's
overall.
a very good season. Why do you feel it was so successful?
Probably because of all the seniors we had on our team.
Mhm.
They made up the bulk of the team, and they,
How many people of the team were seniors?
I think 9 were seniors on the team.
Mhm. How many people do you have overall on the team?
14 people make up the
That's a
lineup.
large group of seniors then?
Yeah, it makes up most of the team.
What was your best memory of the season?
For me, it was placing 5th, 6th in the state
Mhm.
and becoming region champion.
That's good. We have a little bit of footage of Brett in a recent match during the season. Let's take a look at that.
Here against Scotch Plains, Brett Vanderveer pins his opponent in impressive fashion. Prior to the districts, Brett has been undefeated. He is looking forward to becoming region champion this weekend.
Do you have any regrets from this season?
Probably losing the quarterfinals of states. I want to try to get as far as I can. And
But overall, it was a very
yeah,
good
overall I
season.
was pleased with how I did.
do you, I know you plan on continuing wrestling throughout high school. Do you plan on continuing in college?
I'd like to, but I'm going to see how it goes next 2 years, see how I do, and then I'll decide then.
Well, thank you for being with us. That's Brett Vanderveer, and I'm Bill Mailer for the Highlander View. Thank you.
Student of the Month for April was senior Chris Valenti. As an active member of the stage crew, Chris helps to set up assemblies and coordinate play productions. Allison Kelman, former co-host of the Highlander View, had a chance to talk with the crew chief.
Hi, I'm Allison Kelman, here with Chris Valenti, Student of the Month. When were you told that you were Student of the Month?
I believe it was just last week.
Ah, okay. Did Mr. Jones call you down?
Yes, Mr. Jones called me down.
Did you know you were in the running?
Not really.
You had a little bit of an idea.
Yeah.
Okay. What activities did you win the award for?
I believe it was for like being in stage crew mostly. I do a lot of help work for the school, lighting and setting up for assemblies and plays and stuff like that.
Have you done that all 4 years, or is that recent?
Basically, yeah. I've been working in stage crew for 4 years, and some work in 8th grade.
So, what's your position?
I'm basically like crew chief. I'm in charge of everyone down there, basically.
Oh, wow. Do you do any other activities?
I'm also in the band. I play drums and trombone. I love to ski, and I also play lacrosse.
That's quite a lot. How long have you been in the band?
4 years.
Does that conflict at all with crew, or?
It's a problem sometimes.
It is? Yeah. I've noticed a lot of crew members are band members.
Yeah.
And skiing. Oh, do you know where you're going to college?
I'm going to be going to Lafayette.
So I guess they don't have a big ski program.
They have a ski team.
Oh, they do? Is that cross country or
Downhill.
downhill? Ah, okay. So what do you plan to study when you go to college?
Engineering.
And have you've been interested in that
Yeah.
a long time? Okay. And have you had any favorite productions that you've done with stage crew?
One of my favorite productions here at school is Guys and Dolls.
That was your favorite?
Yeah.
Is that because of special lighting, or just because you really like the
I
production?
like the play, and it just ended up really well.
Yeah, the crew's. Do you feel the crew's a real part of the play? I know it's essential
Yeah.
to it, but everyone's
I feel
involved.
it's a big part, and this year it
Yeah.
seemed like the cast and crew worked very well together.
Have you been training a lot of the underclassmen?
Been trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your plans of the future for pretty set engineering. Have you got senioritis yet?
I've had it since November.
I think a lot of people have.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it for our interview. Thanks a lot.
The Highlander, the official school newspaper at Governor Livingston, will be running a story on opinions about angels in its upcoming issue on May 16th. Let's hear from Jen Goldwaith of the Highlander View, who recently took the time to ask some students about their beliefs on the subject.
You believe in angels?
Jen, I do believe in angels, because one day I was sitting in the woods by my house, and I was just waiting for somebody to come, and all of a sudden a bright light appeared from the sky. And guess who it was?
No.
Elvis.
So have you ever been touched by an angel?
Well, you know what, I think there's a verse in the Bible that says, be careful how you treat strangers because they may be angels in disguise. One time at FCA, Coach Howard and I were trying to light the stove, and we were like kitchen inept. And some guy walked in from Route 78 looking to, actually he was a truck driver trying to find Route 78, and we're like 2 blocks away, and this guy said, how you doing? He's from Alabama or someplace, and he said, we told him we were having trouble lighting the stove. He goes, I can do that for you. And he did it. We told him how to get to 78, and when he left, Howard and I just looked at each other and said, that was an angel. Like, we just feel like that guy was sent because we had this huge deal going on, and lighting the stove was a big deal, so we thought he was an angel.
Have you ever seen an angel?
Yeah. I once saw one in my kitty litter. It was kind of shaped in the form of doo-doo.
I believe in, like, you know, the spirit living on in your body, like your past. Like, about 10 years ago, my grandmother passed away in my room, and I could just feel, like, her presence with me every night when I go to sleep. So I guess the spirit is what I believe in, not really an angel.
Right here.
I'm an angel.
Athletic teams from this spring at Governor Livingston have been extremely successful in their first 3 weeks of action. In this next clip, we'll get an outlook on each team, including interviews from Coach Howard of the baseball team, Coach Gorski of the girls track team, and Coach Hubert of the boys track team. The clip also contains members from the golf team, boys tennis team, and girls softball team.
Talking about the 1997 baseball team, Governor Livingston. Returning players would include Craig Conway, who was last year our shortstop and pitched quite effectively at the end of last year. And Craig's returning this year, and going to be our shortstop. It will be our Eric Brown, who's returning, is one of the finest pitchers in the county this year.
We're involved in girls track, girls spring track. We have quite a few girls out. We have a great expectation for the season. We should be a very good relay meet team. We should be a very good dual meet team. And we should be an excellent championship team. Third set, go!
Joe Hubert, head spring track coach. We have some good fellows returning, good sprinters, Ed Kong and Mike Trombetta, coming off a fine winter season. Jamie Bolaro in the hurdles. We have Rob Campora in the quarter mile. And the Miller brothers transferring in to handle the distance along with Anthony Pinheiro and Chris Pillar.
You're scooping it. There you go. Nice job, Cooper.
I'm Matt Dubno. I'm a senior on the Governor Livingston golf team. Best round I ever had was when I shot a 43 last year, and then I fell in the lake.
Hi, I'm Mike Vogel. I'm a junior and I'm on the golf team too. The craziest thing that ever happened to me was one time I hit a ball and I hit a bird. And the bird.
Hi, I'm Mike Britt, GL golf team. Kyle's going to tell you about Chi. Guys, Rob Chi Forgas, he's doing okay. Mike Britt's doing good, and Mike Vogel's doing really good.
I'm Adam Pearl, and this is Andy Comey. He's arguably the best on the team, and he's also our captain. Hi. Not involved. No way. He's terrible.
4.
Yes.
I already played it. Should I play someone?
Oh, wait a minute. That's what I want to iron out. Have you two guys played at all? Now let me ask you one question so I can iron this out. Mr. Cook.
And I'm Megan Patapowicz. And we play softball for GL. I'm second base. She's first. Our record is currently 6-0. We are 13th in the state and top 20 in the Star Ledger. And we're first in the county. First in the county.
Hi, I'm Christine Frieda, and I play assistant bench. And we're 2 of the 3 captains on the varsity softball team this year at GL. And I think we're doing pretty good this season. I think we have a good chance of staying under 3.
Softball is off to an 8-1 start, standing at first in the county and 13th in the Star Ledger top 20. Baseball is currently 7-3. Now to Larry.
Our next story deals with Governor Livingston's annual Servant Day, which took place 2 weeks ago. National Honor Society members were auctioned off to students one day to benefit NHS. The auctionees were either dressed in strange apparel or performed special assignments for his or her master, as shown in this next clip.
Doesn't he look nice?
It's kind of fun.
So what are you supposed to be?
Nothing, just a collage of different clothes.
Everything my sister knows I hate, she put on me.
Alright. And what are you?
I'm
Cheers. What's your name?
Nicolette.
Okay. You sure you don't want to explain this? Because it's pretty funky here. It's
The nice caption.
weird. Okay.
The red tights, silver skirt,
Yeah.
silver sweater.
Oh, yeah.
Little belt. Nice job in the play. I enjoyed it.
Okay. All right, thanks a lot.
Jeff Wolf.
Leah.
Sidford.
And what are you supposed to be?
I don't really know. I'm Mariah and Alex Azulis.
We all dressed up like servants. And Deirdre Barnett, who is my master, who's not around, or is over there.
My servant is Nathan Whitney, and I'm really not dressed in any special theme or anything like that. We just kind of went to his mother's closet, and she has a lot of 70s clothing and some wild outfits, and we just kind of pulled together anything that he could find to embarrass me today.
And now back to Bill, our new co-host, with some news on the Easter egg hunt at GL.
The psychology class at Governor Livingston, taught by Mrs. Campana, held an Easter egg hunt for a group of 5-year-olds a few weeks ago. Some footage of the event shows that the kids seemed to have a very enjoyable time. Let's see how it went.
Because when we have a psychology project, it's like an Easter egg hunt, and we're bringing kids in, and they're gonna have a little Easter egg hunt. There's gonna be a bunny, and they're making things.
We're here for the psychology project today, and we're gonna color, have snacks, and find eggs. Gregory Herman, and we just made some projects, like the Easter Bunny, right? And we made the Easter Bunny basket, and now we're having a purple cupcake. Who wants to do it?
Wonderful cupcake. Did you get a cupcake? My cupcake too. Is this the party?
No, you don't want to go.
And now to Larry.
On March 22nd, Governor Livingston held a JROTC meet, or Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps drill meet. The following footage shows members of the JROTC class at GL participating in the event.
One, more. Order, pause. That's right, straight.
That's crazy. Hello.
Well, that was the bell, and that must conclude our program here at the Highlander View for April 29th. For Larry and the rest of the crew here at GL Studios, I'm your new host, Bill Mailer, and I hope you join us again in May. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye, Allison.